Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the AFL NT coverage of the 23-24 TIO NTFL season from Cazalys Arena here in Darwin on Larrakia Country. We're here from round 13 action of the 23-24 Women's Premier League competition. This afternoon, the Magpies taking on the Nightcliff Tigers. My name's Nick Danks, and my commentary partner this afternoon is Liz Cruz. Good afternoon, Liz. How are you?
Yeah, g'day, Nick. Good to be here out at Palmerston. Haven't been out here yet this season, so always a great day at the Magpies' home ground.
And as long as it stays dry tonight, unlike last week, we'll be right, because we're sitting outside today, so we've decided to do the elements. But what are you expecting from today's game?
Yeah, look, Nightcliff have been a standout of the women's competition this season, so I expect they'll be on top. But Palmerston have some real talent in their team and will fight really hard. They've been really impressive in the first half of all of their games this season, so they've got a fair bit of young talent out there. So hopefully we see a good game where they take it up to the Tigers. And
we're underway.
Yeah, underway in the middle, and there's no rain, which is great. Nightcliff getting the first clearance, going backwards there. Kick across the field and a good mark there. They've got the white numbers on today, Nick, so they're going to be pretty hard to call on the yellow jumpers, but bear with us. So out on the far wing now, Landwehr with the ball, kicks down in front of the scoreboard. Palmerston there first, and that's Tatiana Perry, the captain of the Magpies, trying to get the ball out, goes back in for a second effort and gets a little handball off. Kick down the far wing. Players contesting for the ball, but Nightcliff there, the numbers are just so hard to read. Apologies to the viewers at home. Cut off now in defence by the veteran Tash Medbury, but she is tackled there by a ferocious Tiger there in, that looked like Fogus, and now they've come up with the free kick. So Tigers now on the far wing, and as I said, can't read the numbers on the jumpers. Number 11 now. So getting the kick away was Natasha Tile. Goes out in front of, I think that's McWilliam by the looks, Cassie McWilliam, and across the line.
So a big game today with fourth spot, of course, in Palmerston in 6. Big, as you said, Nightcliff had a good run this season, lost their first 2 games and then lost in round 9 and 10. But since then, been pretty good.
So throw in now, looking to go up in the ruck. Looks like Hannah Turnbull for the Magpies. Crashing in was Rasmussen. Players over the ball. Palmerston at the bottom trying to kick it away. Looks like Bonnie McDougall, but the umpire has blown the whistle. And a free kick paid to McDougall there for Palmerston. So good start for the Magpies. They haven't allowed the Tigers an inside 50 just yet. That kick, though, cut off on the far wing. Looks like Ashanti Bush, absolute superstar in her second game for the Tigers this season. Kick down the wing. And it goes across the line. Of course, Ashanti playing in the AFLW competition, Nick.
Yep. And today, been a lot of rain in Darwin today. At the moment, touch wood, we're pretty good, but the ground will be very, very muddy in parts, as you can see on the screen. Certainly in the centre of the ground where the cricket pitch is, it's very muddy out there at the moment.
It is. So, ball throw in down in front of the Tigers. Goal, very dangerous now for Palmerston. Good tap away, but falls in the hands of a Tigers player. Little kick, looking inboard, and it looks like Tigers with the handball there. Hatzismalis running through in the number 2. Guernsey picked up by Hannah Turnbull, gives it off to Hatzismalis, gets the handball away. Tigers with the kick by Farmer. Cassie McWilliam there, taps it down and goes backwards. Gets it to Garland. Her kick is smothered. Hatzismalis in there again. Gets the hands out now. Another kick by Fogus, and that one's through for Aberhine. So first score on the board goes to the Tigers.
Yeah, did very well keeping that in play to get another shot at goal there, and unfortunately they didn't get the opportunity to get a clear shot because the Magpies were all over them.
They were, and they've got Tatiana Perry, the captain of the team, just streaming out of defence. Big kick, but the tall timber there in Gypsy Sherma for the Tigers, just cutting that off. She's going to go sideways. Finds the safe hands of Sophie Hatzismalis. Been a standout in this Women's Premier League competition for a number of years now. Kick in. Hannah Turnbull playing in the forward line in this game. Can't take it. She's usually in the back line. Hands out wide, looking for a teammate there in Hamilton. And Ashanti Bush picks it up, spins around on the right. Her kick comes off hands, and Tatiana Perry there again for the Magpies. Dangerous in the goal square, and the Magpies player wrapped up, but she's going to come out of it with a free kick, and that is Sienna Kelly. So she did well there under a lot of pressure. Kelly kicking it sideways, but that kick has gone out of bounds. And just looking at the umpires there, must have been on the full. So Nightcliff now, Ashanti Bush taking the kick in. Nice little chip kick now. Finding her teammate there in Della. Della goes in, but player just flat-footed, and Palmerston were able to punch it away. Another kick into the forward line now by Hannah Turnbull, and that is marked by Nightcliff, and looks like Natasha TIO once again. She's been busy early in this game. So TIO running in, kick on goal, got the distance, and it's gone over the top, and that's through for a goal. So the Tigers with the first major, almost 5 minutes into this first quarter. Natasha TIO, the goal kicker.
Palmerston did well there for a while there. They've held on pretty well. Last time these two sides met was in round 6. The Tigers kicked away in the final quarter for a 41-point win. But that night it was pretty close right up till three-quarter time, and it was just a big final quarter by the Tigers, who are the third highest scoring team in the competition at the moment as well.
Yeah, they'll be right up there come finals. And Natasha TIO's been great this season. It's her first season in the NTFL. She's represented the Central Victorian Football League in the AFL Victoria Rep Games in 2023 and played in the VAFA, which was the Victorian Amateurs, for Monash. So handy inclusion for the Nightcliff Tigers team.
And speaking of rep games, of course, we've got the big one on the 24th of January. 12 of the players out there tonight will take on the Essendon Bombers. Tickets available now.
Yeah, can't wait for that, Nick. It's going to be a fantastic Wednesday night at TIO Stadium. Back underway here in the middle, and there's a fair bit of mud around. Those jumpers are going to be fun to watch tonight. Ashanti Bush getting the hands off now to Turnbull. Gets her kick away, but chopped off by Tatiana Perry, and we're going to call her name a lot in this game. She's a superstar. Her kick goes over the top. Trying to get it off there was Tegan McWilliam, but she got wrapped up by Marika Carlton with the headgear on today. She gets a little kick away now. And almost an intercept mark there to Palmerston. That was Godignon getting the kick away. Sorry, that was Purantata Mary. Palmerston pushing now. They're pushing to try and get it into the forward line, and player goes across the line, helped by Nadine Braun. So it'll be a throw-in. So that's a good result for the Magpies in front of a big home crowd here today. So a throw-in down to the right of the Magpies point posts, goal posts. This will be interesting if they convert here, be what they want, the Magpies. Throw in now. Hannah Turnbull over the back. Can't take it out. Handball off now to Marika Carlton. Centres the ball, goal square. Braun in there for Palmerston. And it's just rushed across the line in front of Matisse Hunter there, getting up for the Tigers. So pretty much the same spot as moments ago. Another throw in down at the Magpies' end. They really need to make the most of this and try and get a major on the board. Throw in again in the ruck. Farmer, Ward. Tigers clearing it out though. Running in onto the ball really well there. Landwehr goes backwards. Sophie Hatzismalis there, and she mops it up. She's going to bring it down the wing. Kicks to a teammate looking for Gabby Della there, who works her player off the ball, picks it up and gets her kick away, but only as far as the Magpies, and a great intercept mark there. Hamilton, little kick. Contested ball. Della again in there for the Tigers, picks it up and gets her kick away. There's not many options downfield as they've taken the mark there, the Tigers, and Mackenzie Farmer. She only had McWilliam there, and she did the right thing and put it out in front of her. McWilliam off the ground. A little kick off the top of her tippy toes, and that has gone through for the second goal for the Nightcliff Tigers. Cassie McWilliam with that one. Got a bit of crowd participation there with the loud horn. It's always good fun out here at Magpie Land.
And the lights have started to come on here as well, so a big night, of course, Men's Premier League after this one as well, so it's a big day of footy out here. I just watched the men's reserve before this game, and that was a good game as well, with the Nightcliff getting up.
Yeah, the Tigers have had a successful day today, winning the men's Div 2 as well earlier in the day. So the score now, almost the 9-minute mark of the first quarter, and it is the Tigers 2-1-13, leading the Magpies yet to score. Back in the middle. Chloe Jacobs in the ruck for the Tigers, going up against Penry. Ball hits the deck. Players can't pick it up. Guns there for the Tigers. Handball out. Goes to no one and lands in the middle. Players over the ball. Still no one can get it out. Falls out the back. Palmerston trying hard there through Jess Fatnauna. Now it comes out. Hits the hands of Christy Landwehr. Her kick in the direction of a teammate. Doesn't hit a target, but they're running onto it now, and that was Gunn. Can't pick it up. Players from both teams. Big pack around the ball. Kicking it out was the Magpies, but Nightcliff there have got the runners. Looks like Fogus is going to get there first. Steps around a player, centres it. Really good football there, and she's found Ashanti Bush. Well done there by Fogus. So Ashanti Bush now will have a shot on goal. Absolute superstar playing for the Gold Coast Suns in the AFLW competition. Fantastic young lady she is. Big kick on the right, but it's going to go across the face of goal and through for a behind.
So 2 goals, 2-14. Magpies yet to score, but the Magpies have had a couple of runs up forward already. There's no breeze to either end at the moment. It's about 28 degrees. I said the ground's pretty heavy though, but so there's no real advantage with wind here at the moment. It
is. So bringing it now in for the Magpies, Mackenzie Lynch. No one on the mark, so she can run her full distance, get that kick away. She was looking for Purantata Mary, but it's hit the deck. Magpies now with the kick, but running onto it really well were the Tigers, and Sophie Hatzismalis is there in support. Looks for Fogus, and a great set of hands. Fogus out on the far wing now for the Tigers. She's been super in this first quarter already. Runs her full distance, puts it on the right to the top of the goal square. McWilliams there, but Tatiana Perry over the back. What a beautiful chest mark. Now Perry plays on, looking for Purantata Mary. Comes off hands. Trying to tap it to advantage, but there's just a big pack of players around the ball. Fogus picking it up and trying to bust her way through, but she's wrapped up. And the umpire blows the whistle. How good was that mark by Tatiana
Absolutely.
Perry?
There's been a couple of good grabs considering the conditions today.
Yeah.
And watching some earlier games, there was a couple of great marks there.
At least the ball's a little bit drier than in the rain at the moment, so just allowing the players to get their hands on it. Tap away now. I think that's Fogus. No. It's a good contest there. Carlton gets her jumper pulled. It was McNamara for the Tigers. Running towards the line, and she gets pushed across. Allows Sophie Hatzismalis to pick it up. Gets her hands off to McNamara. McNamara's kick hits Della on the chest. Unable to take the mark. She handballs to Fogus. Fogus going backwards to the safety of Hatzismalis, who gets a kick away. And that is marked. The umpire called touch. Play on. McNamara plays on. Going sideways, and what a beautiful mark there by the Tigers, and that was Jasmine Ware. Just a beautiful mark contested there. Runs around her player, kicks on the right, but just gone out of bounds. Oh, sorry, through for another behind for the Tigers. So they're peppering the goals. 2-3-15, the Magpies yet to score.
Yeah, Tigers just seem to have a couple more seconds on the ball at the moment, where Palmerston were pretty heavy in the first 5 minutes or so, but Tigers just getting a bit of breathing room now.
Bringing it in again, Lynch. Looking for her teammate there, Niesner, unable to take it. Sophie Hatzismalis just wreaking havoc there across the centre half forward line. Kicks in to her teammate in Sophie Berry. Sophie Berry gets her kick away, and that's a good mark. Good mark there by the Tigers. Just trying to pick up that jumper number once again. It's handy with the Magpies, the jumpers, the numbers on the front, Nick, but the Tigers have just got the white numbers on the back today. So
yeah, I had a chat to the president of the Nightcliff Footy Club earlier on about that. So,
and her kicks hit the post, the behind post on the full, so out of bounds on the full, and Tash Medbury will bring that in. Plays on quickly, knows there's no one on the mark, so she runs it in. Has run her full measure, puts it on the right finally, but chopped off by Sophie Hatzismalis. As I said, she's wreaking havoc there for the Tigers in the half-forward line, and her kick has reached Cassie McWilliam. So McWilliam, we know, is one of the leading goal kickers for the Nightcliff Tigers in the last few seasons. She's in the NTFL rep side coming up in a few weeks. She's put that on the left, but it was just a bit too casual, and it's gone out of bounds on the full.
They said no breeze was affecting that, but as you said, she pushed it out to the left and it just stayed there. And unfortunate there. But one thing is, Tigers have been in this 50 now for about 7 or 8 minutes, and
they have. So the kick in now by Medbury finds a teammate in Hamilton. She's got a fair bit of pressure on her there, though, but Probably should have marked it there. The Palmerston player just pushes it to ground. Fogus running through and picking it up. Tatiana Perry now just trying to get through traffic, but got rid of the ball. Almost a mark there to Henry, but a kick gets her kick away. Not quite marked by the Tigers, but they've still got players around the ball, and now Matisse Hunter is there. She gets her own handball back and she kicks it backwards. The Tigers now with the work to do in the middle of the ground, picked up there by Purantata Mary. Now Magpies trying to get it through the middle, trying to get something going here, the Magpies, but some great pressure by the Tigers, and Ashanti Bush once again getting her kick away. Dalla running onto it, taking an over-the-top mark. Kicking out in front of a teammate now. Sophie Berry running onto the ball, beautiful pick up. Running kick on to a teammate, McWilliam, but she's the ball gets the ball punched away across the line with some good defence there by the Magpies.
The Magpies have thrown everyone back here, so even if they'd have got that ball in the middle before, there was nothing forward of the ball for them, but they needed a clear takeaway there, and it just didn't fall for them, but they've done certainly well in defence to keep this one down to just 15 points.
Yeah, and the Tigers working their rotations in front of us. Michaela Ward not playing today for the Tigers. She's in the coaching box, but they're doing well without her. The Tigers now with a little kick in. Hannah Turnbull claims the mark, the captain of the Nightcliff Tigers. Very popular figure down there at Tigerland. And she's going to have a shot on goal from about 40 metres out, I think. Normally the fullback for the Tigers, they've switched things around a little bit this week. Puts it on the right. High kick, huge kick. And that's a goal, and doesn't she love that, Hannah Turnbull, the fullback turned goal kicker. She's pretty happy about that one.
Kicked it like a fullback, but high enough and just kept going through, and a good goal. And as you can see, she's very, very happy about that. So 3 goals, 3-21. The Magpies yet to score. They've got about 4 minutes to go left of this first quarter here at Cazalys Arena.
Yeah, and Turnbull, one of the reasons that Ashanti Bush is at the Tigers this season, they all play for the Arnhem Crows in the Big River League and won the premiership. So, and Hannah got best on ground in the 2021 grand final. The Tigers have got a big association with the Barunga area, and a lot of them go down in the off season, so it's paying dividends.
Good solid competition, that one down there in the Big Rivers.
And great when you can get players the calibre of Ashanti Bush to come and play for you in the NTFL season when there's no other footy going on. And now Turnbull's gone straight into the ruck. Sorry, that's, it is Hannah in there, crashes to ground. Comes out the back, Hatzismalis is there, but picked up now by Dalla, hands back to Hatzismalis, but McWilliam drops the ball. Tegan McWilliam that was. It's pushing towards the Magpies forward line now, but there's been a whistle. And a free kick to the Magpies. So once again, they really need to make the most of this. Tash Medbury's going to send it inside 50. Good kick by Medbury. Goes over the back. Carlton's there at the back. She just can't quite get the ball, and we know what an excitement machine she is when she gets her hands on it.
Absolutely. She just couldn't get the handle of that ball then. I think she had it spent before she received it. She knew exactly what she was going to do, and it just bounced away from her unluckily then.
Need to remember she's only 16, 17. She was a superstar in the juniors last season. I think she pretty much won everything she played in, including league best and fairest and grand finals and best on ground. That ball from the throw-in now just punched away. It's going back towards the line. But the siren has beaten the Magpies when they were pretty close to home. And at quarter time, it is Nightcliff 3-3-21 to the Magpies yet to score.
We'll be back with you shortly here at Cazalys Arena.
Cazalys Palmerston Club. Come and check out our cafe, open 7 days a week. Our kids club is open Wednesday to Sunday nights, including weekend lunchtime. Enjoy hot meals with nightly specials at the bistro or cold drinks at the sports bar. Feeling lucky? Have a go at the latest machines in our gaming lounge or grab your mates for a round of pool. Family gatherings or casual meetings, we have something for everyone. Cazalys Palmerston Club, making a difference.
love exploring the territory? If you do, it's good to know that with TIO Comprehensive Car Insurance, if you have an accident covered by your policy, we're here to help with the reasonable costs of towing, as well as your additional emergency accommodation and travelling costs. So get out there and explore. Get a quote today. TIO, we're for Territorians.
Process. And a bit of constructive talk. I know it's hard, we've been all from the same footy club, but we've come together for this. Show that passion in the MC Guernsey, get in their face.
Here at TIO Stadium in Darwin.
Played their hearts out, and obviously it's not what we play 6-6-6 and 7 on the bench, so it's a little bit different, but you know what, we can't ask for anything more. The girls put their bodies on the line, and they went in and they went hard, and you know, some of it was unrewarded, but that's footy.
Welcome back to Cazalys Arena. My name is Nick Danks and my commentary partner is Liz Cruz. Big quarter there for Nightcliff, but Tigers did pretty well in defence. 21 points to Magpies yet to score. What was your thoughts of the first quarter, Liz?
Yeah, obviously the class of the Tigers, and you know, when you got the calibre of Ashanti Bush and the captain Hannah Turnbull moving forward to kick goals, you know, Fogus was outstanding and Sophie Hatzasmalis. Yeah, they really just sort of got on top of Palmerston, but like you said, that good defence, it only allowed them the 3 goals, so they can still get back into this game. Back underway in the middle, Turnbull going up in the ruck against the Magpies, Ella Ward. Ball gets dropped but there by gun and a free kick to the Magpies early in this second quarter. Kick towards the forward line, but chopped off there by the lead. Tegan McWilliam with a good intercept mark. Getting it out wide now to Fogus, who was outstanding in that first quarter. Kick long down the wing. Good pressure by Huddleston. Doesn't allow the Tigers Landwehr there to take the mark, and she's one of the players that will be in the rep side in a couple of weeks. Big pack around the player there. Two Tigers taking the Palmerston player to ground. And that was Ella Ward again, who's busy in the ruck. Goes back in against Turnbull, punches it away, goes as far as Fogus. She goes without the ball. Players just diving on it here. That ball might have got a bit slippery in the mud and the wet grass. Fogus's handball now just nullified by Joe Huddleston once again. Turnbull now wrapped up, trying to get that handball away. Tigers picking the ball up, but Palmerston just there, tackle pressure, outstanding in the last couple of minutes. Landwehr picks it up, spins out, gets a little kick away. Fogus just punches it away. Umpire's blown his whistle. Free kick paid to Fogus. He indicated high. Fogus now plays on quickly, goes sideways. Going the long way. Geez, that's a good mark though in a pack to the Tigers. Mark there was by Jasmine Ware. Her kick dropped. Gets it back now, Farmer, but she's tackled. Great tackle pressure, as we said, by Palmerston, and they've paid the free kick, much to the delight of the big Palmerston home crowd.
Yeah, well rewarded there for a fine tackle.
Well done.
And a great mark earlier as well.
Yeah, Kyla Hamilton that was. So her kick now, she's going to switch sides. Can't take the mark there. Nadine Braun turned over. Tigers with a big kick in. Running hard at it, though, was Palmerston. Couldn't quite take the mark, but they're going again. Coming out the back, there's been a free kick paid. Advantage. No. Bring it back. Della there. Didn't realise it was a Magpies free kick. Now they're going to switch it. Player takes the bounce, puts it on the right. Looking for Tatiana Perry. She just takes a beautiful mark, and she's got a great set of hands on her. Kick doesn't come off the boot as intended, but still finding Puruntada Mary. Just can't quite pick it up. Carlton's in there as well. Player goes to ground for the Tigers. Over the ball. Puruntada Mary just wrapping her up there along with Fatnauna. Good pressure by the Magpies shown early in this second quarter. Umpire Cheryl Smode now in the middle. Balling it up. Great punch away there by Ward. Tigers with the little kick. It's going to go across the line right in front of us here, Nick.
Yeah, there's no breeze, as I said earlier, favouring either end at the moment. The ground is held up pretty well considering the amount of rain we've had here in the top end today. Still a bit firm in spots, but a bit muddy in a few spots as well as we get the ball back into play here from the Magpies.
Yeah, Ella Ward kicking it in, goes long down the line. No one able to take it, but just taken across the line now. So she gained a good 40 metres there, though. Important kick there.
3-3-21, and the Magpies yet to score. No score in this quarter at all. Only been going about 3.5 minutes.
You just see the Tigers coach there, Andrew Rock, in his first season, taking over from Shannon Miller, doing a great job. Throw in now, just brought to ground. Gabby Della, well tackled there by Palmerston, and that was Jessie Grigg with the tackle. Really great tackling in this second quarter by the Magpies. Big positive for them. So another throw in, exactly the same spot as seconds ago. So we can see on the Nightcliff bench, Fogus there, along with Chloe Jacobs in the 25 and Natasha Tile in number 11. Hannah Turnbull, front position, able to pick it up, but she gets tackled by Huddleston and Ward. So really impressed with the Magpies' tackle pressure in this second quarter. Not sure if it's something they spoke about at the quarter time huddle, but it's been really impressive. So umpire Cheryl Smode balls it up again, hits the deck. Hatzasmala smacks it away, picked up now by Ella Ward. Tash Medbury goes for a kick out of the air but misses, and players crash on top of her. There should be a free kick to her, and she'll take that now. Got that knee heavily bandaged. So Medbury now, good kick. Looking for teammate there, but great work by Hunter just to take that mark. She's been around in the Premier League the last few seasons and playing some good footy. Gets a kick away, just gave her a wrap, but she's turned it over now to Jessie Grigg, who took a good intercept mark, sends it in quickly. looking for Purintata Mary. It's just a big pack of players around the ball every time today. That Palmy with a loose player out the back if they can get it to her. Picked up by Gabby King. Gets the kick away, and she's kicked a goal. The Magpies have kicked their first goal of the game in the second quarter to Gabby King.
So 1 goal, 6 points to 3-3-21, and the Magpies definitely deserve that goal. They've been tackling, as you said, Liz, really, really well today, and certainly deserve that goal.
Yeah, Gabby, I think this is about her 5th season for Magpies. She's played for a lot of NTFL footy for Palmy Wanderers, the Buffs and St Mary's, and also plays in the CAFL in Alice Springs for Alcamilia and won a premiership down there. So she's kicked a really important goal for the Magpies now. Just a little bit of a fight back there by the Magpies, but super impressed by Ella Ward, the ruck. She's just working so hard all around the ground and was a key factor in that goal. So 6 minutes into this second quarter, back in the middle. Ward going up against, that was Jacobs now in the ruck. Fogus with that kick out to the wing. We've got the runners there. Tigers. Bit pressure there by that girl again, Ella Ward.
Oh.
She's just crunched off the ball in a good hit there and turned over. Tatiana Perry taking the mark there.
Ella Ward did really well. They had 4 Tigers players on her, and she got away with that really well.
100% there. Magpies now just picking it up. King's in there again. Landwehr just coming through traffic. Gets around, goes around the body with her kick. Got it now, Sophie Hatzismalis, and she gets it inside quickly, but good punch away there. Good defence by the Magpies. A tackle there by King, and holding the ball on Landwehr. So the Magpies are up and about now. That goal has given them a bit of momentum. They've got something to play for here at their home game. Gabby King with that free kick. Kicked a goal in the forward line, now putting on great tackles in the back line. She switches it to the wing. Can't quite take the mark. There was Niesner, but she gets the handball off to Medbury. Tries to give it back, but intercepted by Fogus. She kicks inside 50. The Magpies player can't take the mark. McWilliams takes it off hands. Kick it goal. Ashanti Bush is there as well, but King just punches it away to the advantage of her Magpies teammate Tatiana Perry, and Ashanti Bush going at it now. Bush with the kick. It bounces, and it's gone through for a goal. Ashanti Bush getting that one for the Tigers.
The wonderful novelty of an Aussie rules football, that was definitely heading for a point with any other shaped ball, but it bounced on its end and came back and in for a goal for the 4th goal for the Tigers. 4 goals, 3-27, and 1 goal, 6 points. Got a couple of other games on today. Ladder leaders undefeated Pint defeated Wanderers by 144 points, and currently at Gardens Oval, Waratah leading the Bombers by 9 points in 2 other the Women's Premier League games this afternoon.
Yeah, really exciting footy, and yeah, you just can't read the Aussie rules football, can you, Nick? It was like a leg break, or unbelievable bounce on it. Just beat Gabby King there. So Ashanti Bush turning it on here at Palmerston. With some exciting footy back in the middle now, and it was Ward again smashing it out, but Sophie Hatzismalis read it best, and her kick just hits her teammate on the chest for the Tigers. The Tigers now going to send it inside 50. They've got Ashanti Bush on the lead, but she goes to ground, and that allows Tatiana Perry to take that mark. She's going to switch it to the wing. The Tigers player just read the ball better, and that's a lovely mark there to Hannah Garland. Garland back inside 50 now, over the top of Medbury. She just stops and props. Little handball by Palmerston, and Medbury smashes it away, but player there, read it best, was Rasmussen for the Tigers. Her kick looking for McWilliams. Some great pressure there by Hannah Torsney. She gets pulled off the ball, and the umpire has seen it, and she'll get a free kick for the Magpies.
Yeah, good call by the umpire there. Was definitely didn't have possession of the ball.
Yeah, just an illegal hold of the jumper. So Torsney now on the far wing. She's going to stick to the sideline. Long kick, but marked there by the Tigers. Good intercept mark. Tigers now sending it back inside. Magpies in front there to Shani Graham, playing on Ashanti Bush. Does well. Bonnie McDougall in there, picks it up, gets a handball away. Graham there, drops the ball. Bush is in there as well. Goes to ground, a little kick out now by Palmerston, but it is Tigers with the runners, and it looks like Hannah Garland once again. Her kick is smothered, but picked up now by Foga. She just runs through traffic and puts it through for another goal for the Nightcliff Tigers. Nice goal there by Fogus. She was instrumental in the first quarter, and now she's kicked her first goal of the game in the second quarter.
So they're getting plenty of time on the ball, the Tigers are, when they're getting the shots up front. They took big first 4 or 5 minutes for Nightcliff, and of course they got their goal. For the Magpies, they got their goal, but the Tigers since then have sort of come back into it. As you said, the Magpies were starting to show a bit of bite, but Nightcliff just settled down and they've got the next 2.
So 11 minutes into the second quarter, Nightcliff 5-3-33, leading the Magpies 1 straight goal. Back in the middle again. Great ruck tap over the back there by the Tigers, Ashley Penry, but it goes straight to the Tigers now. Perry chopping it off in the back line once again. She's so important to this team. Penry running in but going to ground, picked up by the Tigers. Fogus is there again. Really impressed with her game today, just kicking it forward to advantage. Tashani Graham now running through for Palmerston, just trying to get something going. Kick off the ground by the Tigers. It's going to be rushed across by the Magpies. Well done there by Hannah Torsney. Some disciplined defence. Perry bringing it back in, looking for Tash Medbury. Good mark, under pressure by Hatzismalis. Tash Medbury now. Going to stick to the wing, looking for Marika Carlton. She's got a bit of a contest there, but she's got help in support by Caitlin Wills. Wills centres it. Another good hit there, and that was by Landwehr. Feet didn't leave the ground, but now the Tigers with Easton switching it to the far wing. They've got the runner there in Nadine Braun, who gets a kick away, getting some important distance here, the Magpies, but they've got no one at home. They actually want this to go over the line, Nick, because there is no one at home for them. But it's Tigers who get the handball out and a kick away, and picked up now on the wing. Handball inside, looking for Della. Della got no one on her at the moment, so that just allows her to get her kick away. Unable to mark it was Landwehr. Gets a handball off though. Good attacking defence there by Palmerston, and that was Kyla Hamilton once again, but Tigers have got a kick away now. Fogus once again. She's racking up these possessions. She's going to switch and centre it. Unable to take the mark was Hatzismalis, but she's still running onto it. She's a super fit athlete in a foot race now against Tatiana Perry, one of the young guns of the league. What a great contest that is. Perry picks it up. Hatzismalis lays the tackle, and the umpire runs in and says it's mine. Great contest, and those players will be lining up together, Nick, in a few weeks for the rep side. So easy ruck tap away there by Jacobs allows Nightcliff to send it inside 50, but a drop mark by the Palmerston defence there. Let's hope it doesn't cost them. Good pressure there. Medbury just diving on the ball. Coming out of it is Fogus, just the strength to get out of that pack of players. Hatzismalis in there, handball over the top of her head. Picked up now by the Tigers. Great footy, real contest here. McDougall for the Magpies gets a defensive kick away. Purantata Mary under it, but she's unable to take that mark. And the ball's on the ground again. McDougall kicking it off the ground, trying to pick it up for the Magpies was gone and on. There's been a whistle, and she's got a free kick. There's a bit of feeling in this.
Yeah, a bit of a knock to the head. One was going for the ball, the other one wasn't there, so good call by the umpire.
So gone and on now to the far wing. King there, picked up, hasn't got it, got tackled. Palmerston appealing for the free kick, and they've got it. So clever play there by Gabby King, just to not take possession of that and get tackled. But her kick intercepted by the Tigers now, and that was Gypsy Sherma. Her kick across to the far wing. They're centering it again now. Tigers with possession in the middle of the ground. Lots of time ticking away here, 14.5 minutes into this second quarter. So a better quarter, Nick, by Magpies, only allowing Nightcliff 2 goals so far, and they've kicked 1.
Yeah, they've got a problem though with just getting that ball in the middle. It's always going to be the Tigers. They're playing 3 extra in the back line, and it's just going to come back and back and back for them. And then when they go forward, there's no one for it to go to.
McWilliam now unable to take the mark, and players from there's been a free kick, and that's going to go to Palmerston. So great work there by the Palmerston defence. Slowing the game right down, and 15 minutes has ticked over on the clock. Tigers returning that ball now. And Jess Fatnauna will take the free kick for the Magpies, deep in defence. She really needs to clear it out and get as far away from the Tigers' goal as possible, and the siren can't be too far away, so they don't want another goal. Della now going to ground. She's going to get a free kick for in the back. About 70 metres out from goal. She's going to centre it. She really needs to get it forward at this late stage of the second quarter. Landwehr now. Kick direct, looking for Fogus, beautiful mark. Fogus now from the edge of the centre square, little right foot, but little set of hands there by the Tigers, and a great tackle by Palmerston. As I said, dangerous here. They don't want Tigers to get another goal before half time. Picked up by McWilliam, but a great tackle. They're not paid by the umpire, but great work by Ella Ward to snatch that ball away, get the kick away. And now no one taking the mark, so ball on the deck again. Coming in again, Fatnauna. She's wrapped up without the ball, and there's been another free kick to the Magpies. So some great defensive work there. And it looks like Fatnauna again, I think it is, who'll take that free kick for the Magpies. So Jess Fatnauna now kicking it to the wing. Ashanti Bush there under it, can't take the mark. Picked up by Della, but she's wrapped up and brought to ground. The ball spills out. Fogus is in there. Picked up by Caitlin Wills. Ward gets the kick away, and now Palmerston are out of trouble. But there's no one behind this ball in the entire field. Tigers pick it up. Can't get the handball off. Pressure in there. Beautiful by Penry. And now Magpies with the runners. Running hard here is Gabby King. She's flown out of the middle. Oh, but a beautiful pick up there by the Tigers, and they're going to clear it out of defence. They've got numbers here. They should take their time if they can get the ball there. That was gun. Good pressure by the Magpies. There's been a whistle, and it is going the Magpies' way, right on the siren. So they did really well there, the Magpies, Nick, taking a positive out of this, that they didn't allow the Tigers a goal.
Absolutely. 1 goal, 6 points to 5 goals, 4:34. As we go into halftime, we'll be back with you shortly here at Cazalys Arena.
You know Territorians go a long way for one another. So it's good to know that with TIO Comprehensive Car Insurance, if you have an accident covered by your policy, we're here to help with the reasonable costs of towing, as well as your additional emergency accommodation and travelling expenses. And that goes a long way when you're away. Get a quote today. TIO, we're for Territorians.
Looking for a fun day out with your family or friends? Putt on over to Palmerston Mini Golf. With our beautifully landscaped course suitable for all ages, you'll have a blast playing mini golf here at Palmerston. We offer the perfect setting for kids' birthday parties, complete with special packages to make their day unforgettable. And if you're looking to have some fun with your mates, we have you covered too. Play during the day or under lights. We're open until 10 p.m.
And we'll see you around Palmerston Mini Golf.
Find us at the Palmerston Golf and Country Club.
So we're here on a Friday night for our NAB AFL Oz Kick, where we run a girls only option, and the kids are pumped, ready to rock and roll and have some fun with the footage.
We signed our daughter up for Oz Kick because her big brother did Oz Kick last year and she just loves it. I thought signing her up for a girls only group would be a great chance for her to kind of be with some friends in a comfortable environment.
The thing about a girls only team that I think Zoe really enjoys is that she gets to run around with like-minded girls. They get distracted, they do cartwheels, they hold hands, they sing. It just makes it a bit more of a fun experience.
I like Oz Kick because I get to play with my sister. We love Oz Kick!
number of parents have asked if their daughter has to be in your girls group, and they don't. There will be some girls that will naturally just gravitate to brothers or cousins and join the boys group and have just as much fun if it were to be single sex. So yeah, there's definitely options there every Friday night.
My girls just love interacting with the other girls here. They love kicking a footy, they love learning the skills, and they love the hot dog at the end. I love joining in with my girls. I actually can't help myself, and I love to see the skills not only of my kids but of the other kids in their girls only group really developing over the clinic.
Evie just loves playing the games, learning new things. She'll be doing it then for the rest of the weekend, doing her favourite kicks, telling us how many goals she kicked on Friday night.
The best thing about Auskick is that it's really fun. It's lots of fun for them.
Yeah!
For St Mary's. Player unable to take the mark, but able to keep it in his possession and puts it out the front of Jackson Calder. But got someone else running through, kicks it off the ground, just trying to pick up who that player is in the rain. And a good goal there to St Mary's. Good defensive work there by the Crocs, and they're going to kick it away through Zach Smith. Great pressure by Xavier Vallejo. Dylan Lant comes out with it, puts it on the boot, and he's kicked the second goal for St Mary's tonight. Some fantastic play there by the Saints. To ground there. It's very wet, Michael Bowden now. But cut off by Nate Paredes, and he runs in. He gets tackled as he kicks on goal. And in the goal square, I think that's been paid a goal to St Mary's through Sam Glover. He went to mark it but brought the ball to ground and just kicked it off the ground in the goal square. Southern Districts with the hands now. Ryan kicking it inside 50, and there's only one player in there for them, and it's a great mark to Brander. He kicks it goal. There's no one in the goal square, and Southern Districts have kicked their first goal of the game at the 2-minute mark of the second quarter through Jared Brander time. Jackson Calder now plays on quickly. He's got Dylan Lant all on his own, 45 metres out directly in front of goal. St Mary's with the lead. Runs in and kicks on the left. It's a good looking kick, but there's a big pack of players around the goal umpire there. And it's a goal. Dylan Lant with a goal for St Mary's, his second of the game. St Mary's now with the fast break. Seth Harris through the middle. There's no one in the 50. Kicks it over the top of, I think it's Sam Glover there, running onto the ball. He manages to pick it up, spins around. He's got Jackson Calder all on his own and hits him on the chest. It's one already. On the right. And that is another goal for Jackson Calder. So he picks it up, traps that ball. He's running backwards, but he's got good support there in Bo Schwartz. They handball it out wide. It looks like Michael Bowden out there. He's come down from defence. He's had a shot on goal, and it's punched across the line by St Mary's, but I think it's beaten the player across the line, and it's a goal for Southern Districts. Someone's given away a free kick. It's going backwards to No, it's gone to Ross of Southern Districts. He runs around the mark, inside 50, just puts it on the boot. Gone for goal. And he's kicked it. So 2 goals in a row to Southern Districts, and all of a sudden that margin gets a hell of a lot closer, Nick. Back inside 50. Got players running onto it. Little set of handball there and a kick. And finally, Brander takes a mark about 40 metres out directly in front of goal. Brander runs in, has a shot on goal, and that one has gone through for his second of the night and Croc's 4th goal of the evening. He's back to Vallejo. There's the siren, and St Mary's have hung on to win against Southern Districts despite not kicking a goal in the final quarter, Nick.
Yep, St Mary's 6-7-43 defeated Southern Districts 4-10-34, so 9 points in it in the end.
Mark there. Got a player all on his own at the top of the 50. He's going to take a bounce and run in. Looks like Carlson Cantilla. Big kick. No one in the goal square. Cantilla has kicked the 3rd goal for the Tiwi Bombers in the opening 15 minutes. Tiwi's defence has been fantastic in this first quarter. They're not allowing Palmerston much room at all. Now Palmerston with the inside 50. There's no one in the goal square. And that kick is a goal. So Palmerston finally with a goal at 17.5-minute mark of the first quarter. Again, gets the ball but gets taken to ground. Picks up again by Palmerston. Has a shot on goal. And they've kicked another one, Palmerston. And that was Bromher for the Palmerston Magpies, Alberto Bronghurst.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Cazalys Arena, round 13 action of the 23-24 TIO NTFL Women's Premier League competition. This afternoon, the Magpies taking on the Nightcliff Tigers. I'm Nick Danks, and my commentary partner this afternoon is Liz Cruz. Liz, your thoughts on the first half?
Yeah, look, it's all Nightcliff on the scoreboard, but Magpies aren't letting them do it easily. Their tackle pressure in that second quarter was exceptional, and Ella Ward in the ruck has been outstanding in that number 16 as we watch her put a big tackle on Hannah Turnbull there. Umpire waits, blows the whistle. So, yeah, I mean, the score, you know, we expected Nightcliff to be on top, but Magpies are playing some good footy. Ward again taps it down, Medbury unable to pick it up. Tigers trying to get a kick away, but they can't. Magpies pick it up. Della there giving the little hands off to Turnbull for the Tigers. Gabby King now with a little kick off the ground. Good pick up there by Lynch, I think it was. Unable to take the mark there was Ward, who's pushed down from the ruck. She's just super impressive.
That shows the bounce of the footy again for earlier in the second quarter. It bounced in for a goal. That one bounced out of bounds. So the novelties of an AFL football.
So this is where the Magpies need to do something. They need to get a goal in the opening minute or two. The ball is right in front of their goals. Some great work there by the Tigers, down on their knees. I think that was Della again, picked up by the Tigers, but tackle pressure once again. Corintata Mary getting up there for Palmerston. If they can just get a goal here and give them some momentum once again like they did in the second quarter. They got Caitlin Wills in the goal square. So going up in the ruck this time, Penry hits it down, picked up there by Tigers, shrugging the first tackle. Second tackle by Fat Nana was good. Good pick up there by Niesna. Little handball off, a high hit now on Fat Nana. Umpire's blown the whistle. As Fat Nana still on the ground. Hasn't yet got up.
Big hit, that one there, and even the Nightcliff players are calling someone over. Her arms are moving, so that's good. So she's sitting up now, but it was a big hit.
Yeah, Jess Fat Nana. She's been good for Palmerston in this game. She's got the free kick, but just taking her time. From Cairns originally. She's been a good pickup for Palmerston. So if she can just centre that ball, top of the goal square be your best bet and give them an opportunity to get another goal. Good kick by Fat Nana. Misses everyone, a punch away now. Tries to tap it down was Niesna. Trying to pick it up again, but she can't. Turnbull now tapping it down. Ward out in front. No one able to pick this ball up. There's a big pack of players around it, but no one wants to pick it up. Gets hit out now. Tatiana Perry's brought herself down from defence into the play. Tigers now with Niesna. Kick smothered. Running in other Tigers. Della getting a little kick out of defence, but Marika Carlton is there in the headwear. Pick it up, Marika. Tatiana Perry was right behind her. Caitlin Wills picks it up now. Just gets a little kick along the ground. Tatiana Perry in there, just taps it to herself and gets that kick away now. But Tigers running back there can't take the mark. Good tackle pressure once again by the Magpies. And the Tigers able to kick that out of defence. Running onto it was McWilliam. She can't pick it up. Good pressure there, but now she gets that kick away. A high up and under kick. McDougall at the back for Palmerston, running onto it. She's met heavily by the Tigers, and now the Tigers are on the run. Sophie Hatzismalis gets a nice kick downfield to Fogus, but there's no one in front of her, so she's going to have to go for a run here. Picks it up, takes a bounce, steps around the Palmerston player and puts it on the boot. That's a good-looking kick from Fogus, but the bounce just going off to go through for a behind, but what a great piece of play that was.
Yeah, she couldn't do anything else then, as you said, by herself, picked it up, looked around and thought, well, it's only me. So did the best she could, had to beat somebody in a tackle and then just take and try and pot it through, and the bounce just took it wide.
She's been super today, Fogus. Really, really impressed with her game. So it'll be the Magpies to bring it back in. They just couldn't get that score on the board. They had it down their end for a good 3 minutes then. So bringing it back into the near side. Medbury under it. Oh, just spills the mark and it goes across the line as she smacks her hands together in regret. But a good effort
Yeah, Palmerston's going to have to take some best of their chances because the tackling has been outstanding, but you can't keep that up all day. Eventually that's going to wear off, and I think the last time these two sides met, that's exactly what happened, and then the Tigers kicked away to come away with a 41-point win in the end.
So Hatzismala's kicking it in. Not sure what the free kick in was for, but she got it to Della. Della with a beautiful kick and hits up a teammate on the chest, and that is Natasha Tile. So Tile will have a shot on goal. She kicked one in the first quarter. She's got a tiger fella behind the goals there, willing it through, as we can see in the screen. Short run up, and that kick goes through for a behind for Tile there. So Nightcliff 5-6-36, leading the Magpies one straight goal.
Yeah, no breeze to call off here again. Still the moment. The rain's staying away. Thanks for that. We've had a couple of wet games and we were a bit worried sitting out here in the rain, but it's been pretty good.
The good thing is it's nice and cool today, so that'll allow the players to run out 4 quarters, not like the heat that we've been having. But Palmerston with the ball. They're getting wrapped up by Della from the Tigers and Landwehr walking away.
For those who's not in Darwin, it's 28 degrees. We call that nice and cool up here.
It's beautiful. Nearly put my jumper on today. Kick out of defence now by the Magpies. King is there, but Purantada Mary smacks it forward. Beautiful running, though, by Nightcliff, and that was Gypsy Sherma, who kicks it to Ashanti Bush. Uncharacteristically drops the mark, but gets the handball off. She's got support there now in Rasmussen. She gets tackled. A good tackle by Tashani Graham. And she's won herself a free kick.
Yeah, well rewarded there. Took the tackle through. Did try to take that extra step, but it wasn't there. And Palmerston have been really, really strong in the tackling today.
Hayley Davey, the runner today, or the water girl, just returning the ball there for Palmerston. She normally plays, and Tatiana Perry is her daughter, mother-daughter combo. So Palmerston maintaining possession, kicking through the centre square, but in front was Ware from the Tigers. Gets it to Landwehr. A long kick down. There is no one behind the ball for the Tigers, so they've got to make the most of it here. It looks like Fogus once again doing the same thing she did on the opposite side minutes ago, but that one's gone through for another behind.
5-7-37 to 1 goal straight for the Magpies, which they kicked in the second quarter.
They can probably afford to keep a player back, the Tigers, you know, when they do get those turnovers, because they have got the class through the midfield, so the turnover is going to come. Because when they've turned it over in the last 2 instances, there's been no one there.
Absolutely. And also Magpies are playing 3 extra in defence, which they've been forced to by the way the Tigers are playing. But
so Tash Medbury brought it in, but a good intercept there by Della. Now Landwehr with the hands backwards to Turnbull. Turnbull with a little kick. Goes over the top of McWilliam. Good pressure by Medbury. She looks like she's struggling to run a bit with that knee. She gets a high hit and should get a free kick. Yes, she does. So Tash Medbury, some clever work there. Played a lot of footy for the last 20 years in the top end. Little kick now, misses the target. It's going to go over the line in front of Ashley Penry for the Magpies.
Other results around the ground at the moment. The ladder leaders undefeated Pint defeated Wanderers by 144, and currently at Gardens Oval, Waratah leading the Bombers by 28 points in the Women's Premier League. And tomorrow at Gardens Oval, 2 o'clock, Southern Districts take on the Buffs.
That's right. So Tigers with a forward entry but unable to take the mark, and there's been a whistle. I think a free kick to the Magpies. So there's one thing that they can take out of today's game, the Magpies. It's been their tackle pressure and their endeavour in defence. It's been great. Kick by Medbury, misses everyone, picked up by Jessie Grigg, but that kick's going to roll across the line. So we'll have another throw in. So 8.5 minutes into this third quarter here at Palmerston. Nightcliff 5-7-37, leading the Magpies 1 straight goal. As Nick said, it's stayed dry, which has been great for this game, and it's nice and cool. So throw in now. Punched away by Penry of the Magpies. Fogus is in there for the Tigers. The ball comes out the back, picked up by Lynch, who handballs out for Palmerston, but Dalla is there for Nightcliff. She kicks it to the goal square. She kicks it through for another behind. So The Tigers peppering the goals. They've kicked 4 behinds in this first 9 minutes of the third quarter.
As we said at the moment, there's currently not a single player outside the 50 of Nightcliff, and that's the problem Palmerston are having, and that's what stays locked in there, because once they get it out, there's just nowhere for it to go from there, and they've been forced to do that by the Tigers.
So Purintata Mary unable to take the mark there, but Tash Medbury in support. She gets tackled by Bush, brought to ground, and she's won herself a free kick, Medbury. So, no, I think it's a Tigers ball. Yep, Ashanti Bush now with the free kicks. Great tackle by Bush, the Gold Coast Suns player. She's got that right knee heavily strapped, but she's played well today. Nice kick to the top of the goal square. No one really flies for it. Good pick up, though, by Sophie Berry to get the handsball off to McWilliam, who's tackled as she takes her kick. Great defence there. Niesner now. Little handball out for Palmerston. Focus over the ball for the Tigers, but Magpies with the clearing kick. Gabby King there. There is nobody behind this ball. Gabby King just worked off it by the Tigers, and she's given away a free. Much to the disgust of the Palmerston bench, and we can see their coach Matthew Ray there just taking his hat off.
We were off for a 100-metre dash then we were. It was going to be a couple of kicks off the ground, and it would have been a big race down the middle, but gave away the free.
She's very fast too, Gabby King. So Tigers go sideways to Hunter. Bit of pressure there by Marika Carlton. Hunter forced to go wide, and a nice mark by Landwehr. Just makes it look so easy. Landwehr is going to go down the wing in front of the scoreboard. Players crash at it. Picked up by Perry, gets the handball off. Kick through the middle. Tigers able to intercept that, and a good handball off by Sherma once again. She's brought herself into the game in this third quarter, but great tackle there by Ella Ward. She's my best on for Palmerston tonight so far. In the ruck, but doing heaps of things around the ground as well. Got a bit of mud in her eye, I think.
Coming up to 11.5 minute mark. It won't be a long quarter. We've only had 3 points in this quarter.
So kick out of the middle by Fogus now. Perry just taps it in front of her. She gets a little kick away. Palmerston going along the ground here. Chases on for the ball. Great pick up there by Palmerston. But Tigers wrapping them up. Hannah Turnbull's got, not Hannah Turnbull, sorry, it's Chloe Jacobs with the ball and returns it to the umpire. Jacobs will go up in the ruck again now. Ella Ward. Jacobs just holding front position, taps it to the ground. Landwehr picks it up, but she's tackled well and her handball goes backwards. Can't pick it up for the Tigers is Gunther Oliver. Now they pick it up and get a kick away, but Magpies under the ball, unable to mark the slippery ball. Bit of pressure on there by Della, but she's given away a free kick for over the shoulder, and that'll go to Kelly of the Magpies. Kelly switches it to the far wing. She's got Carlton under the ball. She can't take the mark. Bit of pressure by the Tigers. Magpies player brought to ground. I think it's Perry underneath it. It is. And she's won herself a free kick. So everything she touched is turning to gold today. Tatiana Perry gets that kick away over the top. Purintata Mary at the back. Gives it off to Marika Carlton. She runs, takes a bounce. Steps around the player, but she's tackled by the Tigers. They double teamed her and they've won themselves a free kick. Well done, Tigers, as they switch it dangerously now across the face of goal. 2 Magpies there running at it. If they can just put the pressure on here and help each other out and pick it up. Huddleston, I think that was, picked it up. Gets the handball off, but now Landwehr just runs through, puts it on the boot, hits up a teammate, and a beautiful mark there in the middle to Sophie Berry. Berry now switches it to the far side. She's got a player all on her own out there as well, and that looks like Gunn. Gunn kicks it towards the scoreboard. Out in front is Palmerston, Sienna Kelly. She's done well, tapped it to herself, and she's going to centre it. And 2 Magpies players there. Ward once again getting that kick away. They've got Fat Nana running off the bench. But the Tigers pick it up, and they've got support in the back with Sophie Hatzismalis. Just a beautiful little kick there to Ashanti Bush. She gives the handball off. She's going to get it back as she runs through traffic. Ashanti Bush with 1 bounce. Takes another, puts it on the right. But you can hear the disappointment from the crowd. Just goes through for a behind. What an exciting piece of play that was.
I was about to call that goal of the season, actually, there for a minute. It was a couple of bounces, took her time, and a couple of good passes leading up to it. Just couldn't finish it off. And bit of tightness in the legs there, obviously, as she got closer to goal.
Yeah, she's been busy today, getting some good run in her legs, debuting for Nightcliff last week, Ashanti. So bringing it back in now is Lynch once again for the Magpies. Goes scoreboard side and finds Perry. Perry once again with a lovely mark.
Only had 4 points this quarter in total.
Yeah,
so it won't be long as we're coming up to the 14.5-minute mark of the third quarter.
Hunter takes a good intercept mark now. She's going to keep it scoreboard side. Looking for the long reach there of a teammate who couldn't take the mark now. Tile gets a kick away, but it's going to go across the line and out of bounds on the full. So Magpies have done well, Nick. They've not allowed the Tigers to kick a goal.
Yeah, they've had a couple of opportunities themselves. One that bounced to the right of the post when it could have bounced anyway, and a couple of others there where we just got caught in the tackle. So it was you're right, they've done pretty well this quarter, Palmerston have.
They have. So they're bringing it again through Lynch. Down the far side in front of the scoreboard. Players running onto it. Looks like Tile there. No one picks it up, so they just kick it off the ground. Running through was Sophie Berry. Couldn't get her handball away. Now she does. Sophie Hatzer-Smarlis there. Has a shot on goal. Player running onto goal. Grabs it, but the siren has beaten her. So no goals scored in the third quarter, Nick.
No, the Tigers went in at quarter time at 21 points, went in at half time at 28 points, and go in at three-quarter time, 33 points up. 1 goal, 6 points to the Magpies to 5-9, 39 to the Tigers. We're back with you shortly here at Cazalys Arena.
Cazalys Palmerston Club. Come and check out our cafe, open 7 days a week. Our kids club is open Wednesday to Sunday nights, including weekend lunchtime. Enjoy hot meals with nightly specials at the bistro or cold drinks at the sports bar. Feeling lucky? Have a go at the latest machines in our gaming lounge or grab your mates for a round of pool. Family gatherings or casual meetings, we have something for everyone. Cazalys Palmerston Club, making a difference.
Love exploring the territory? If you do, it's good to know that with TIO Comprehensive Car Insurance, if you have an accident covered by your policy, we're here to help with the reasonable costs of towing, as well as your additional emergency accommodation and travelling costs. So get out there and explore. Get a quote today. TIO, we're for Territorians.
Process. And a bit of constructive talk. I know it's hard, we've been all from the same footy club, but we've come together for this. Show that passion in the NT Guernsey, get in their face.
underway here at TIO Stadium in Darwin.
Played their hearts out, and obviously it's not what we play 6-6-6 and 7 on the bench, so it was a little bit different. But you know what, we can't ask for anything more. The girls put their bodies on the line, and they went in and they went hard, and you know, some of it was unrewarded, but that's footy.
Welcome back to Cazalys Arena, round 13 action of the 23-24 TIO NTFL Women's Premier League competition. The Magpies taking on the Tigers. Liz, three-quarter time and no goals in the third quarter, but Magpies done pretty well.
They sure did, and it just shows their endeavour and their tackle pressure on the ball today has been outstanding to hold the Tigers scoreless in the third quarter. So Turnbull in the ruck, just smashing that away, but Tigers taking it out of the middle and hitting up Kyle, I think it is, on the chest there. Now get that kick towards 50. Good defensive work there by Tashani Graham. She's a great basketballer as well, Tashani. Turnbull now with the handball backwards. Tigers now inside 50 again. Goes over the top of Fogus. Player at the back there. Grabs the ball. Some good pressure by Fogus there in to shepherd her teammate there. Palmerston pick it up through Tawnsy and wrapped up, so there'll be a ball up right at the top of the goal square here. Dangerous for Palmerston. The Tigers with a real opportunity to get a goal on the board early in this final quarter. Fogus there. Tigers, no one can pick it up. It's a good intercept there by Niesner of Palmerston, and she kicks it away out of defence. She's got a teammate there, but Landwehr, there's a number of Tigers around the ball, and that was Ware. Gets a handball backwards. Tigers send it inside 50, but only as far as Marika Carlton. Huge kick out of defence. No one behind the ball for either team, and the Tigers just run back and pick it up. Getting it out now to Sherma. She gets decked and should get a free kick. She gets up slowly.
Yeah, tackle without the ball led. Right in front of the umpire, so that was it's handy when that happens.
Easy decision to make. Little kick. Looking for a teammate now in McNamara. She's going to go sideways. Finds her teammate Jasmine Ware. Takes a nice easy mark. Ware looking forward, but no option, so she's going to go back in the middle. Getting it back to Sherma. Just a bit of a stalemate here at the moment. Tigers with possession in the centre square. So Palmerston have flooded the back line, so they're just covering them here. So they've gone wide now on the far side to Hannah Turnbull. Turnbull been great in this game as always, playing a captain's game. Little chip kick now and she's found Landwehr. So just moving it slowly but maintaining possession here, the Tigers. Great kick in by Landwehr. Great kick in, and Fogus, what a great mark. She's in my best today for the Tigers. She's been outstanding.
Looks like there's been some instructions at three-quarter time for a bit of kick and catch football for Tigers, just to slow it down. They took about 7 or 8 passes there, and they were all pinpoint, and a great mark to finish it off.
So Fogus now runs in. Megan Fogus kicks it to the goal square. No one takes a mark over the back. Kicked off the ground by the Tigers, but through 4 are behind. So a good build-up by the Tigers in the first 3 minutes of this final quarter, but another behind.
34-point lead now, 5 goals, 10-40 to 1 goal, 6.
So no goals scored since half-time for either team. Tatiana Perry bringing it in. Looking for her teammate there, but it goes off hands. Landwehr with the big handball across to Fogus. Fogus has got Purantata Mary hot on her heels and she smothers it. Another great defensive effort by the Magpies. Great work by Purantata Mary there, just to smother it across the line.
I do love the orange boots.
Yeah.
How nice and quiet, aren't they?
They stand out. It's great for the commentators when we're looking for distinction in players. Turnbull now hits it over the back, taken off by Sarah McNamara, but she hits the deck. Turnbull doing all the hard work down on her knees. McNamara in there again, stepping through traffic. Gets a kick away to Sophie Hatzismalis, who handballs quickly, but Fogus just tackled again, this time by Tatiana Perry. Goes across the line. Perry looking for the free kick, but returns it to the umpire. So great defence by the Magpies early in this final quarter to stop Tigers from scoring. Big throw in by the umpire. Turnbull tapping it away. Purantata Mary can't take it. Turnbull with the handball out now. Hatzismalis with a beautiful kick in. Marika Carlton there touches it for the Magpies, and she's going to see it across the line. Actually, it hit the it hit the
post.
Oh, it hit the post. There's a bit going on off the play here. We'll just here. So hopefully this finishes quickly as the umpires go in. Players get pulled out.
I didn't see what started that. I was watching the ball bounce off the post.
Yeah, Ella Ward on the bottom of the pack there as the runner pulls her out. Players getting up and cooling their jets. Been a red card here. So, not sure if anyone saw that. So, red card now, and it looks like Niesner running off for Palmerston. And another player running off for Nightcliff. So, some quick umpiring there by umpire Cheryl Smode, and Marika Carlton will bring that ball back in for the Magpies. So that incident was completely off the ball. Marika Carlton did well there to shepherd it through, but her kick is cut off now by the Tigers. So both teams with players sent off. Unable to take the mark there. Landwehr, she's tackled. Nightcliff going backwards. Little handball now. Ashanti Bush picks it up, plays on quickly with a big kick, high up and under. Perry there for Palmerston. Just brings the ball to ground. Nightcliff now through Sophie Berry. Handballs back into traffic. Turnbull with the handball backwards. Landwehr again just controlling that half forward line. Her kick in. Tatiana Perry chops it off once again for the Magpie. She's going to switch it to the wing. She's got Gabby King there out in front. She taps it in front of herself. She's got 2 Tigers players hot on her heels. Tigers, no one wants to pick it up. They're all just over the ball. They finally pick it up, but Marika Carlton cuts it off, gets a little kick around the body through traffic. Running through the Tigers, hands to Hannah Turnbull, and she gets a kick away. High up and under, and a great mark there to the Tigers in Natasha Tile. She's been good throughout this game, just come in and out of every quarter. Centers the ball, goes over the top of everyone. Picked up now by Georgia Kennedy. She gets a little kick away. Tackle pressure again, good from the Magpies. Picking it up, the Tigers, and some great pressure around the ball. Palmerston able to smother it. A little handball away by Penry now. Ball gets left behind. Lynch over the ball. Can't get a kick away. Ashanti Bush there, pushing it forward and picking it up nicely. Gets the handball backwards to Landwehr. Her kick gets smothered by the Magpies. Bush gets it back, and now she sends it in. A long bomb down. 3 Palmerston players under the ball, and it hits the deck. A little throw there. Umpire just saw it. It was quick, but it was there. And a good pick up by the umpire.
Yeah, it was the far umpire that picked it up. I think he was waiting for the other one to ping it, but it was definitely a throw we could see from this far away.
Yeah, Purantata Mary now with the handball backwards. Long kick down the wing by Palmerston. There was a player flying too early, but goes over the top. Out in front of Easton. Still now Palmerston with the handball backwards. Ella Ward kicks it down the wing. There's only Nightcliff there, and it looks like Matisse Hunter in front of the scoreboard. She picks it up and sends it back down the wing. Unable to mark it, Landwehr, but she picks it up easily. There's no one around her, so she gets her kick away. Cut off well by Ella Ward. What an outstanding game she's had for the Magpies. Ward now with the handball. Nice kick away by the Magpies, but only as far as the Tigers once again. No one really picking up their player in this last quarter. Some free-flowing footy. Fogus now. Switching it. And the Tigers going to bring it down slowly. Just playing possession football. She handballs back to Fogus. She's going to get it back again now. Sherma and Fogus once again. Couple of possessions. Nice kick. Finding Natasha Tile. Hitting her on the chest on the wing.
Definitely been a common instruction from the coach at three-quarter time to keep this ball. Chipped it along really well, Tigers have.
Good front position there by the Tigers, but Ashanti Bush was able to tap it away. But Tatiana Perry runs onto it, gets a kick away, but it's Tigers under the ball there. And a nice mark there as the player gets up slowly. Going to switch it wide. And another nice mark. Just playing this chip kick possession footy now in the final quarter, the Tigers. Matisse Hunter running around now. They're on the half back line on the wing. Bonnie McDougall standing on the mark there for Palmerston. Hunter looking up and saying she just can't see anyone to kick to. Telling the Tigers to move. Kicks to a pack, and the ball is read best by Tigers. Handball backwards, but there's been another free kick, and this time it's going to Della of the Tigers. She plays on, but the umpire tells her to go back. No, it's going back to another player. Didn't even look when she threw it back to her teammate, so she's a bit frustrated, I think. Now she's going to get it back. Della from Geelong, originally her first season in the NTFL.
As you said, Liz, the pace has come right out of this game now, and certainly with Palmerston trying to keep up that ferocious tackling all day was going to be hard.
So Della again now centres it. Landwehr takes a chest mark. She's just controlled the middle today, Christy Landwehr. Swings it across, and they're just going to chip it around, Tigers. Beautiful footwork though, just kicking it, hitting a target every time. Hatsis Marlis now sends it in, and McWilliam leads and takes a great mark. Cassie McWilliam.
She led from a long way out there. She was pointing to where she wanted the ball and just waited for it to come through. And a lovely pass onto her there, and said with Palmerston pulling away a little bit now from the rough tackling earlier on, or the strong tackling earlier on, she lined up. Here we go.
And even though it was slow, it was beautiful delivery by foot by the whole Nightcliff team as McWilliam takes a shot on goal, a lovely kick
goal
off the boot. And Cassie McWilliam has kicked her second goal for today. She kicked one in the first, and now she's kicked one in the fourth.
Yeah, definitely the best goal of the day there. As you said, a couple of good passes from the back. Took it down the wing, took the time, and then led from a long way out. And a nice clean mark in front of goals, and then finish it off very nicely.
So the first goal in the second half, is that right, Nick?
Yeah, that's right. We've had 6 points up until then, so now we've got 12 points. So 6-11-47 to 1 goal for the Magpies, coming up to the 11.5-minute mark of the final quarter, which won't be a long quarter with 1 goal scored. Although we did stop for a little bit for that tussle, which came out of nowhere because the game's been played pretty solid, but there's been no really dirty play. So I don't actually see what happened there.
I'm not sure either what happened, but I'm sure it'll get looked at during the week. But Cassie McWilliam, it's her 4th NTFL Women's Premier League season, and she's leading their goal kicking as well for the Tigers. So kicked 29 goals in 14 games last season, and she's played a bit of waffle for Swan Districts, and VFLW for Williamstown. So back underway in the middle. Ward just smashing that down for the Tigers. Players diving on the ball. Ashanti Bush giving the free kick away there, taking Joe Huddleston to ground. So Huddleston gets up with the ball, gets the hands off now to Fat Nauna. She sends it in long. And a diving attempt there by Hunter. She couldn't take it for the Tigers, but intercepted now by Wills. Her kick gets smothered by the Tigers. Great tackle pressure there by the Tigers. But Palmerston now working hard to get it out through Fat Nauna. She goes to ground. We've got players over the ball, but no one picking it up. Caitlin Wills gets a kick away, but smothered. Just players over the ball here, and there's been a free kick, and it's going to go to Palmerston in Jessie Fat Nauna. So Fat Nauna worked hard in that pack and got rewarded.
So do you think she's got the distance here?
Not sure. I'm just looking off screen. It looks a bit far out. Just trying to pick up the player on the mark. But if she can centre it and get it to the goal square, Purantata Mary is on the goal line and she's tall. And McDougall's in there. They've got a number of options. Caitlin Wills is in there. Fat Nauna now with a shot on goal. Low kick goes across the face and it's going to go out of bounds. So there'll be a throw in to the left of the point post.
Yeah, just pushed to try and make the distance there and pushed it left. And unfortunate for the Magpies there that didn't get another score on the board.
So players just pushing down now. Everyone in the forward half of the field. Throw in front of the Palmerston goals. Goes off hands at the back. Carlton is there. Can't pick it up. Tigers drop the ball. Pack over the top of it. Fat Nauna now with the handball backwards. Carlton with a little handball, but chopped off by Hannah Turnbull, and she storms out of defence and puts it on the boot. Nice tap down there. Palmerston picking it up now through Tornsney. And big tackle by Tash Medbury. Tigers player underneath. Trying to get her off. Christy Landwehr trying to get up. Tash just saying, calm down. You got the free kick. Hannah Turnbull saying, calm down. Everyone just needs to calm down. Tigers now. Dalla with the ball on the far wing. Now they're pushing forward, the Tigers. Kick out in front of a teammate. Picks it up nicely. Takes a bounce. Kick down the wing. McWilliam, I think it is there. Yep, in the number 7. Traps the ball. Spins around and puts it on the left. Hits a teammate. Beautiful kick there. And has found Farmer. So Mackenzie Farmer now on the far wing. Going to go back and take her time right in front of the photographer there, Pat, who does a fantastic job. Takes some amazing photos if you have a look on the Northern Territory Football League Facebook page. So nice kick on the right there to the goal square, but no one goes for it and it actually goes through for a behind. So Palmerston now with the kick in.
1 goal, 6 points to 6 goals, 12-48. And we've still got the trumpet blaring for points now.
So 18 scoring shots to 1 though, Nick.
Yeah.
So if Nightcliff had been accurate today, that margin could have been a lot bigger. Bringing it in now, the Magpies. They're going to come down the middle, cut off by Dalla. She gives the handball off to Ashanti Bush. She takes a bounce, runs in. Beautiful action, but again, she's just missed to the right. So another siren for a point. Ashanti Bush, she's such an excitement machine.
She's had a couple of opportunities for running goals today and just missed that one as well, but wouldn't be much more time now. Of course, 1 goal scored in this quarter.
Bringing it back now for Mackenzie Lynch. She's done a great job of this today for the Magpies, but turned over there. Matisse Hunter read it best. Hunter now on the right. Little kick. Oh, looking for Fogus. She just reads the ball so well. What a great mark.
Had a good day today. This will be pretty apt if she can pop this one over to finish the game, you would think.
She has. She kicked one in the second, Megan Fogus.
There you go.
And right on the siren, she'll have this shot on goal. Can she kick it after the siren for the Tigers? A low kick. It's going to go over the top, and she's kicked it. The Nightcliff Tigers kicking their 7th goal of the game after the siren, and pretty appropriate nick by Megan Fogus, who was their best on ground for me today.
Absolutely. Goal kickers, Liz.
Sure, I'm just writing that one down. So 2 to Megan Fogus and 2 to Cassie McWilliam for the Tigers. Individuals, Ashanti Bush, Natasha Tile and Hannah Turnbull, while for Palmerston, Gabby King was their only kicker in the first quarter.
And your best on ground, you said that Fogus I thought was the best on ground as well. Plus the ruckman, the rucks have done pretty well today as well.
Yeah, Fogus was outstanding. outstanding for the Tigers. I had her, Hatsa Smarless, Ashanti Bush, Hannah Turnbull, and Della was good as well, but a really good team game. They had players coming in and out of the game for the whole day. For Palmerston, I thought Ella Ward was outstanding. She rucked all day and was just brilliant around the ground. Tatiana Perry as well. Everything she does is a positive, but Hannah Tornsey and Marika Carlton also tried really hard as well. So, you know, the score probably doesn't reflect it, but the Magpies did play a really good competitive game against the Tigers today.
Absolutely, and a couple of those names you mentioned will be playing in the rep game against the Essendon Bombers on the 24th of January at TIO Stadium. But Liz, thanks for being with us tonight. 1 goal, 6 points to 7 goals, 13.55. The Tigers coming away with a win. It's been a pleasure to host you this afternoon. My name is Nick Danks, and I was joined by Liz Cruz. We'll catch you next time.